the second part of backpacks. So let's get this going here. So this is what we ended up with last time. It was the weekly checklist. Get my timer here. Here we go. So the weekly checklist. So this is something you want to keep on your refrigerator. So, you want to empty the backpack, weigh the backpack, check the straps and adjustments, have the strap chat, empty backpack, weigh backpack, check the adjustments, have the strap chat, and then empty the backpack. Remember, you're trying to keep your kid's backpack or your backpack 10 to 15% of your body weight when you weigh it. So proper loading and carrying. So teach your child the importance of loading and carrying their backpack correctly. So you always put the heaviest items should rest against the back, which means loading them first and then attempting to distribute the weight evenly. So, you put your bigger books and your binders in the back. So the average student thinks not of carrying the backpack slung over one shoulder, while the truth is that the fashion statement is damaging to their developing spine. So, most people want to wear it with one. You seem cooler, but you're really not cooler because you're going to have back problems. So you actually want to put the straps on both sides, and then that's the way you get the weight off your back, and then they're designed for that. So you got to make sure that when your kids are wearing the backpacks, they actually put them on there, and then you want to make it so the straps can get over there and they can get on there, but it's still staying tight to their back. So one shoulder is being required to carry a burden that both shoulders and the back should be sharing. So the only proper way to carry a backpack is with both straps over the shoulders and the backpack resting against the lower back. So that's real important, because we'll see kids all the time walking down with their backpacks on, coming out of school, and their backpacks are way, way, way too low. So they do that because they do the one shoulder thing, or they just want to get them on off and easy. But if it's way down in your legs or way down your butt, but your backpack should be sitting right in your lower back, because your lower back should be taking the weight of that. And then your shoulder should be. So face the back. So there's a proper way to pick up your backpack. So you face the backpack before you lift it. And then you bend the knees, you do a squat and lift with your legs and not your back. So keep the backpack close to your body. Carry only what you need, and every extra item adds weight. So you want to make sure there's always a strap on top of your backpack, and that's what you're going to grab and then pick up the backpack. So function versus fashion. So your first priority when you're purchasing a backpack is to select function over fashion. So just because it's cool looking doesn't mean it's good for you. So usually using a fashion backpack can only lead to improper spinal alignment, poor posture, and eventually pain for your child or teen, which we went over in the first backpack series. Backpack criteria. When looking for a better backpack, look for one that meets a few certain criteria. The backpack should fit properly, should be not too long or too short, and should rest against the lower back. So the key is it should be coming across your lower back. It should have wide padded adjustable straps for proper position of the back. So you want nice shoulder straps. If possible, find a backpack with a hip strap and a lumbar pillow. These are hard to find, but if you can, then the lumbar pillow is like awesome if you can find that. So weight distribution. The hip strap, when used, can distribute a portion of the weight to the hips, easing the load of the spine and shoulders. The use of a lumbar pillow will provide the necessary back support to the lumbar region where the greatest portion of the weight is being carried. So most of the weight, if you have your backpack on properly, should be going to your lower back. So remember that the more support you buy, the less spinal stress your child or teen will carry. So it's important not just to look fashionable, but to wear your backpack right. So what about these roller bags? Are roller bags the answer? While they do take the weight off the child's shoulder, there are more facts to take into consideration. So it should be known that empty roller packs, they weigh up to about 80% more than the empty backpack. They're actually pretty heavy. So back to these bags tend to run larger, inviting the owner to overload their extra space with as much as 50 pounds of items. And these bags will be rolled, but your child or teen's developing spine is still at risk when having to lift a much heavier backpack upstairs or out of the vehicle. Eventually, you got to carry it. So, and then the pads, I mean, they really are. They're much, much heavier. They actually have kind of a harder frame in the back. And so we kind of discourage them. Symptoms of poor backpack loading and carrying. So, some common symptoms: aching of the shoulders, neck, or back, pain, tingling, or numbness in the neck, arms, or hands. So, weakened muscles, headaches, hunched posture, leaning to one side, back or forward, red marks or creases on the shoulders, struggling to put on or take off the backpack. So, extreme problems with postural misalignments, abnormal gait, disc herniation, osteoarthritis. So that's all we have time for today. But I mean, you're just kind of seeing the importance of your backpack and how it has effect on your kids. And like, you got to look at the one that you're buying and make sure it's good, and then actually that they wear it right and they pick it up. And then you'll find out that most kids aren't doing it. So this is why this is such an important topic.